Because parents always concerned about their children.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
But some children are so cheeky. Mum takes them in and they're screaming and crying, and the minute Mum leaves,
Pretending,
they stop.
pretending.
What they do,
And they go,
Mum comes back in, they see their Mum.
They're wanting the attention, and then they're just playing.
Yes,
So when you all have your own children
And
they
we're
try
on
that,
to that.
you go, no,
We're
no,
on
no.
to that. We go, don't plug it on today. We know about you. We've caught you out. Yeah. And sometimes they will if they're not feeling well. The next, you're standing there, and the next thing you know, there's a little person just giving you a cuddle because they need a little cuddle. So you pick them up and give them. So you get lots of free hugs here. It's good.
They're so cute.
They are cute.
Some of them are cute.
You
Yeah,
guys
some.
are cute too.
Yeah, the cute ones we don't
See,
take.
I
No,
don't have the patience to work with children.
Really?
No, that's why I do the administration side.
Oh.
I like kids as long as I can give them back. I love my children. I just don't like them very much because
Because a lot of
they're
children-
hard work.
Yes,
Hard work.
And it's a hard job being because you're on your feet.
So patient you have
Exactly.
to be.
And they've got to
so-
change nappies for the little ones too. Nappies and all the usual things that go with babies. We change her nappy occasionally.
No, I'm good. All right.
All right, next.
Question.
Any more?
Do you have used any like Twitter or Instagram?
Funny you should say that. As of last week, we have Instagram.
Last week.
We've
We've had Facebook
We've had
forever.
Facebook for years, but I knew, but I didn't know how, where you could post on one and it posts across everything.
So
But I didn't
Instagram.
understand that you have to post on Instagram.
Yeah.
So now, when I post on Instagram, it sends it to Twitter and it sends it to Facebook. Because
So
we've been doing Facebook for a long time,
Yeah.
and we've been doing boosted posts on Facebook. So we pay, but then they go out to a lot more people. We've been doing that for over 12 months now. We've had Facebook for a long time.
Yes.
The boosted posts only since April last year, and we've had a lot of really good feedback, so much so that we don't post our brochures out anymore. We used to post our brochures out every year, and it used
So
to cost
expensive.
about $7,000 to post them out because we've got 11,000 people roughly in the catchment, but with no real, people see them, they throw them out. So the first time in April last year I put a post on and I boosted it, I got more back from that one post for $50 than I did for the brochures. So we don't do brochures anymore. We give them out to people who want them.
I meant to get the time.
But yeah, so as of last week, so you need to go follow us. Follow us on Instagram.
No, out. I did that, but it didn't work
Hang
for
on,
me.
what are you trying to do?
I just wanted to see the time, but I got that, and then I pressed the wrong button.
So I'm getting used to now posting on Instagram, and then it posts it on the other two. So if you go to Facebook and like us on Facebook, because I'm trying to get 1,000 likes on Facebook, and then you
The
can follow us on
details are on
Instagram,
there,
you can follow
yeah.
us on Twitter. If you go on Facebook, I think it was last week when I did it, I put a post on Facebook saying we're trying to drag ourselves into the 21st century. We've now got Instagram and we've now got Twitter, and the information is on one of the posts on Facebook.
And we just put activities that we're doing with the kids and all the different things. So just what you would expect, what's happening.
We also
here.
share things from City of Casey's website. So they had, last weekend, they had the homeless sleep out, where everybody gets together sleeps outside to support homelessness and raise awareness. And so we'll put posts like that. So we do share posts from other community groups. We share posts from City of Casey, library, and things like that as well.
So social media always connect to another social media.
Yeah.
But
Now it does.
So you think the social media is more useful than
Yes.
It's
It is as
easier.
good when someone walks in the door
yeah.
and says, "What have you got?"
And we do get that.
Like, I'll give you an example where social media worked. We had an art show last weekend, and Anthony Byrne, who is the federal politician for this area, he came and he put it on his Instagram that he was attending here, and everybody should come. The local newspaper follow his feed on Instagram, so the local newspaper
turned up
didn't
in the
see
carpet,
what we posted, but saw what he posted,
Yeah.
and so then they came and sent a photographer and
Did they
rang.
end up taking? Because I walked him in.
Yeah.
but-
Stuart took photos and they rang today for the.
Is it gonna be in there?
Yes, it's going to be in the local paper.
Oh, cool.
But the problem with local paper too is I've tried putting ads in the local paper, $600.
Expensive. Very expensive.
People
Yeah.
use the local paper for their kitty litter tray.
Yeah,
To
for
put
rubbish.
their rubbish in.
Yeah.
Nobody reads the local paper.
But still, it's when is it
So
going to
social media,
Yeah.
if they've done it today, they'll miss today's deadline. It'll probably be in next week.
Next week's.
Or it'll be on the online.
Yeah.
So I need to get more savvy with social media.
Yeah.
I'm
So
a
we're
bit-
open to ideas, to your feedback about what we need to do better.
My son, I try and ask him questions and he goes.
Yeah.
But people are saying, you might be able to answer this, we use Facebook a lot. People are saying Facebook's going away.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah?
Yeah. And it's mainly for old bags like us,
Sure,
isn't it?
because Facebook feel very heavy.
Yeah.
A lot of
Too
Yeah.
much.
useless
Yeah.
function.
Yep.
Yeah.
And for the Instagram,
Yep.
only the photo
Yep.
is the main point.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
you open the Instagram, you can see the photo.
Straight away.
Yeah, and some
yeah.
comment downstairs
Yeah.
in the down, and so it's very straightforward.
Yeah.
But the Facebook,
Yeah, you're right. I think
Too
that's
much.
yeah, it's a good
See,
way of
the thing
saying
too
it.
with Facebook is you can put a lot of words,
yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. That's
but
right.
it doesn't, whereas
you're right,
it's just a
so
photo.
Yeah.
But that's what I found with, but I also saw when you put it on Instagram and it sends it to Facebook, the layout is better.
Yeah, sure.
Better than when you put it on Facebook yourself.
Ah.
So, when you put it on Facebook and you add photos, you get one main photo,
Oh,
and then it puts all the others and says +2, +3. When I put it on Instagram, it put it into a grid
yeah.
with all the photos
Yes,
in
so
one
cool,
grid. So
isn't
the translation matrix is better.
But you're right. It's really clunky, isn't it? Facebook. It is
But I
heavy. Is a
saw
good
when
word.
when it sends to Twitter, it's the link.
Yeah.
So when you click on the link, it shows you the Instagram.
Mm.
So
And I think it is more when Facebook first came out. It was great for everyone, but I think young people saw all their parents on there, and they were like, "Oh, they can see what I'm doing," and so they sort of found Instagram because we don't know how to work it half the time. So yeah,
I'm still learning about
yeah.
Instagram.
Well, I'm still in awe of that. The fact that you can use it in a sentence properly, I think
I
that's good.
I'm so old. Okay. All right. Any other questions?
It doesn't matter if you haven't, because you'll think about them when you go. So
And I expect us to have a lot of interaction.
Yeah, don't think we won't talk to you again after today.
And if we raise money, we may neither hold some activities or promotion.
Yeah.
And we can
social
always
media.
we can
Yep.
always get
Yep.
because
Yep.
now see local paper have been doing very badly. Now the local people have an online presence.
Mm.
So people tend to look at the local paper online, but there's nothing to say that we, and as part of your deliberations with potential people to donate, saying that we can get the media out, we can take photos, post them on our website, on Instagram, that sort of thing as well, and we cross promote. So
So you wanna attract people, and people pay attention to you guys and the donation, but you actually maybe you don't want people pay a lot of money, but you want to a lot of people pay.
Paying a
A
little
little
amount.
money.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
think there's
Or-
room
Yeah.
for both,
Both.
streams.
Yeah.
For both.
Everything.
Oh, no, I'm not putting it back because if someone wants to give
But
a lot of
yes,
money, but I
yeah.
think you have a better chance
Yes.
of having a lot of people give a little bit
Rather than one
than
big
a
fat
few people
donation.
giving a big bit.
Yes, sure.
Because again, it all adds up, and maybe that's how you sell it.
Yeah.
Saying that if 2 people hold hands, there's only 2 people, but if 1,000 people hold hands, it's power of the people.
Yes.
For the whole community to uplift the community house, every part is important. Doesn't matter how small. And if you do it regularly, you can get it back on your tax.
Mm.
So, I think that's the selling point.
Yeah.
And empower people to make them feel important that what they're doing,
Yes.
it matters.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Doesn't matter if it's $5,
Yes.
it matters.
Mm. People want to make another people feel themselves is
Yes.
important.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Make a difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe we will give you some idea, and maybe you think, oh, this idea is impossible. You can
No,
give us some.
Well, basically,
suggestions.
I'm assuming that at the end you will produce a report, and in the report are going to be the recommendations
Yeah.
of
That's
of
what we're
we can
interested
do.
in.
Yeah.
And not just the idea, I'm guessing that you will tell us how we will make that
Yeah,
idea happen.
Before the report, we maybe will give you a proposal.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Because I'm not
Excellent.
expecting you to go and contact the Commonwealth Bank and say give them money.
No,
What
we
I'm
don't
expecting is
expect-
for
we
you to
don't
put the
expect that.
proposal together
Yeah.
of how we
we
can
would
do
do
it
that.
and make it happen.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. Yeah, we don't expect you to do it.
I'm expecting you to show me how to make me look good and benefit the house first of all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
You've got everything.
We'll
Okay.
think about it.
Excellent. Yeah. Have a think and let us know if you've got any questions or problems. Here to help.
Yeah, sure. No.
Both of us.
Jill, you find that here, all we do is laugh.
Mm.
We have
Not
the
all
type
the
of environment. Sometimes we cry, no. But sometimes we do cry. But we have a very happy workplace, you know, and that's unusual with all women. All women. Sometimes it can be a bit, but no, we're very lucky. We have a very good group and a good atmosphere. And we have people that walk in, like last year's art show, the judge came and he said to me, "You've done a fabulous job here." And I go, "I can't take the credit. I didn't organise it." The lady goes, "Oh, no, that's not what I mean." He goes, "What I mean is you walk in and all you hear is joy. You hear joy, you hear happiness." He goes, "It makes people want to come in." So maybe that's something that you can put in there as well, is that we are known for a happy environment, an inclusive environment. So when the children come from after school, some programs they go to, they're in a hall. You know, they sit in a hall, it's very sterile. When I sell the that's my daughter squealing. I can hear
Here next to it.
When I sell the program, I say to people, we pick your children up, we bring them home. They get afternoon tea from the kitchen, they play in the backyard. It's like it's a house and a home. It's not a sterile environment. You know, wouldn't you rather do that and have your kids sitting in a cold hole? You know, on a rug on the floor?
Yeah, people happy to be here
Yes.
and make friends here.
Yeah. That's right.
Do you
That's
know what's
right. What
really
the kids do.
interesting? We have 5 schools that they come, right? And when you see them playing, very rarely do you see kids from the same school playing together.
Yeah.
You see kids from Kilberry playing with kids from P12 and kids
often-
from Hampton Park playing with Rivergum.
And it's
They
because sometimes it can be the age. They'll see they might not have their brother and sister might be, you know, too little, but they see a friend who's exactly the same age but from a different school. It works so well, doesn't it?
So because
a lot of interaction.
as you know
It's
in
really
real
good.
life, you interact with many different people from many different walks of life, so it teaches them good socialisation.
You can hear they don't
Quiet.
mind talking to anyone. So.
I've got to keep
All
it
right,
on the
well,
time
I'm
because I'm going to have to...
Okay.
All right.
Yes, you can.
Yes, they're for you.
And if you want, copies, more copies, I